that short return. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested.
Nothing but green ahead. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Penn State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And who says you can't find big-time tight ends anymore? Both of these teams certainly have.
In modern college football, Reese, tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part of offenses, and what a treat today. We get two of the best in the nation.
Yeah, going head-to-head, catch for catch. I'd be interested to see which offense uses them differently and can find ways to maximize these guys' strengths because they're ballers.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
Perfect play call against the perfect defense. They came with a blitz, and the offense had the screen pass called.
Going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. And I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Foster. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's going to pass quickly to the tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure coming. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're bringing heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49. The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to pass, it's Childs. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the ball is picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Finds a crease at the 20. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Spartans have taken it inside the 20, getting some heat. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. First and goal for the offense. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Childs. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Offense set on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Singleton. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. They think there's room to run to the right here. Got room at the 35. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Makes his connection. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to throw, it's Child. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the 1st down. He's got it, and they convert. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting.
And the Spartans in the hurry up. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Smarty. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To throw, it's Allard. Got a man. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to take off. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with...
Hit the afterburners, kid. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. They'll run it on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Dropping back, it's Allard. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Looking to move it through the air. And down he goes back at the 3.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
The give to the tailback. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He tries to take the top off. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And as a defense, you have to be aware. Just because this guy lines up all the way to the right, that doesn't mean he's going to run routes all the way across your face. They lost track of him, and because of that, it was a big explosive play.
At the 45 on his way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Back open in the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wide out in motion. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. They'll try to sneak it. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the offense. Looking for a man. It's Childs. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
Going over the top. And he's got it inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air, it's Aller. Quick strike complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd down, going up top. Complete in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
It's caught. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
First down on the offense.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Using the quick game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. He'll take a shot. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on second down. He's right on target. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Line getting set on second down. Back to throw. It's Allard. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into. And when he...
Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Going up top on first down. Buying some time. Under a minute to play, they can just take a knee and put this game on ice.
It's such a good feeling, the best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formations for offense where I can just catch the snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock run.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical football game. Both teams leaving it all on the field, and the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub into the locker room, and get ready for your next opponent.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Coming after him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Belly. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Michigan State.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team's